welcome back. It is still day 28, but this is episode 28. What I have for today, pretty cool stuff. I'm sharing the fact that I started a health coach program. If you hear health coach and you go, ew, what? Is that like life coach? The answer is yes and no. No, it's not life coach. And my first thought when I heard it was similar to, I think that's a thing though with life coach is it's such a negative thing because it's like, who are you to tell me what to do with my life? Well, first of all, I'm no one to tell anyone what to do with their life. And I don't think that's what a life coach should even do. It's helping someone figure out how to navigate the complexities of life. But that being said, I am not claiming to be a life coach. My health coach pursuit is because I have been wanting to do something in this space of kind of coaching people towards a healthy balance for life. This really was a decision that the universe kind of gave to me and I'm really excited about. So what I am doing, just to be completely upfront, I am doing a health coach program by IIN, Institute for Integrative Nutrition. What that entails is obviously more so focusing on the nutrition side of things, which is what drew me to it in the first place. I have been nerding out hard on nutrition and the human body for the past decade, and that was kind of in a health and fitness career to begin with, and then I went into a different career where I still worked for a company, both companies that I worked for in that chapter of my life, which I don't know if it's over or not. It probably is not entirely, but this chapter is definitely a continuation of my previous health pursuits. And the main reason that I'm doing this IIN health coach certification is I feel that people will not see me as a respectable authority figure in this space without some kind of certification. No matter what knowledge I have, no one's going to listen to me if it's just Joe Schmo who's been studying this on his own for a decade, you know? So that's one of the main reasons that I'm doing this, but there's also a lot of knowledge to be gained and relearned and reinforced, so I'm so excited for all of the material to cover because I just love nerding out on this stuff. As you can tell, I'm full of energy right now. This is just how I woke up this morning. I mean, I had intentions of moving some plants out of my office to put elsewhere in the house so that I can reuse or recapture the office as my workspace to continue all of these pursuits. So a lot of big changes here. But the point is, this morning I woke up just full of, not right away. It was 5 a.m. I was tired. Gym didn't open for another 2 hours. I was sitting there on my phone for 30 minutes, which being critical, I should not have done. But once I did my meditation, so I got up, took the progress picture, did my weight, 213.6 this morning. So it's pretty solid. I'm getting so off topic. I'm sorry. I'm excited. Let's bring it back in. The health coach thing. The reason I'm mentioning that today, I was not even really going to say anything about it. I just got through the orientation module and there's this exercise at the end. There's this assignment where you answer these questions. It's basically a self-interview about all that various aspects of health in your life right now and where you want them to go. And so there's 5 different categories and I am going to just focus on one for today and probably do 2 tomorrow and 2 the next day. They suggested doing this in video format and I preferred to write things down, so I wrote it down to submit it, but I also do agree that it would be a good idea to capture where I am currently. So physical health is the first one, and I'm going to somewhat read from this, so apologies. It's very personal here. So here we go. Physical health. Now this is an interesting one because it has been the main focus of my life for the past 10 plus years. Question number 1, how would you describe your current physical health? What's going well for you now? Consistent gym routine, cold plunge, and sauna, as well as diet. Those are all consistent for me. Tracking daily to know what I am putting in my body. I'm also very meticulous about ingredients and supplements I give to my body, aiming at an even balance of fuel for my body and taste/enjoyment of the food. That's a huge thing. Tracking can become very runaway train if you allow it to control your life. So that's why I'm emphasizing balance there. Number 2, how are you currently supporting your physical health? Also, just to finish up on number 1, I've been working on this for a decade, as I said, plus. So if I didn't have this in line, it would be concerning. I would not consider myself qualified to answer anyone's questions. So question 2, how are you currently supporting your physical health? I wrote daily maintenance via hot-cold therapy, sauna and cold plunge, as well as consistent cool downs added to my workouts and warm-ups. Very important to warm your body up. Not just, it's not a thing that's like, oh yeah, warm up your, dude, you've got to get blood flow to your joints, to your muscles. Otherwise, that's how you get strains. You can get muscle tears from not warming up properly. And cooling down is something I'm very happy about adding in, because it's daily stretching that I do while I'm at the gym, as well as most days doing some kind of manual therapy, myofascial release. Now all this means myo is muscle and fascia is the myofascial is the muscle and the fascia together. But the muscle, we all know what muscles are, right? And there's muscle fibers, but then you also have the fascia, which kind of interweaves between the muscle and wraps around the muscle, that connects all of the muscles in the body through these different fascial trains. There's actually an anatomy trains book that I have that my buddy's fiance actually owns that I'm borrowing for now, and it's very fascinating stuff. Very fascinating stuff. I'm sorry. What's your favorite self-care practice related to physical health? And I said probably the gym, because that is just gym is bae. I just love lifting weights. I'm sorry. And getting there around other people who are trying to do the same thing, even though it becomes like a little egoic competitive thing in the back of your mind, which I'm pretty sure most people can't avoid. We're really all there to get better, and it's cool to be around people who are trying to get better too. I think that's the energy that is kind of underlying that gym space. Yeah, there's some competitive energy too. It's okay. We need competition. Or myofascial release, which is what I'm leaning towards, because I did a 45 minutes with the massage gun last night, as I mentioned in the last video, and it has done wonders for my aches and pains that have been bothering me since shoveling truckloads of snow the past few days. And I notice, so one thing that's I think really important is to pay attention to your body and learn to listen to it. And so anytime I run down the stairs in the morning after doing my meditation to get water or whatever, start doing stuff, I pay attention to how my quads and my legs as a whole feel, and even my whole body starting from the ground up. And I was like running down the stairs thinking, oh, ooh, this feels so much better than yesterday. And I think it also does help activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which tells your body to calm down. So doing it before bed, massage gun, myofascial release stuff, where you're essentially anything massage, where you're releasing tension in the muscles and the fascia. So yeah, that has done wonders for also my energy level today. I think that's a big reason that I'm so energetic, because I was so locked up and tight for the past few days, and I felt it yesterday. Trust me, yesterday sucked energy-wise. And finally, 4, what are you curious about exploring further in relation to physical health? For me, this is improving the athletic approach in my own training, as well as never stopping to improve my understanding of the body and how to fix it with manual therapy, like myofascial release, that one can do themselves. Because that's the thing, is like I said, the massage gun last night, and even just myofascial release. If you have tension headaches, you can even just take your hand and explore gently the muscles of the upper neck, of the upper back, of the neck as a whole, especially around the occiput is where sometimes there's a lot of connections of muscles. So that's like the back bottom of your skull. It's beautiful what you can do to provide your own relief with your own hands. And then there's so many other tools. I'm looking at like 7, 8 different tools in my room right now that again, I've been nerding out on this stuff. So I'm sorry if this is so high energy, but I just can't tell you guys how excited I am. It's what I've been missing. Some direction towards, not even direction, but clarity in my direction. Because I've known that this has been the direction that I want to take things. Some kind of health coaching. And it feels cheesy, but it's ironic how true it is to what I want to do. I want to coach people towards being healthy and having a balanced life, because that's the base of feeling good. It's really hard to do in today's modern age, and that's our goal here. So that's it for today, but thank you for showing up again. Thank you for trying to be the best version of yourself, because that's all we're trying to do here. Be the best version of our modern human selves that we can. And I will see you tomorrow. Probably not going to have this much energy. This is great. If I do, that's exciting, because that means we're talking about consistency with energy, and that's the goal. Bye-bye.